All right, what is up, BMW fanboys and girls of the world? I've got the BMW Canada Product Planning Bulletin for the 2015. I wonder why they call it a 2015. I thought it was a 16 model M2. Anyway, I'll get right to the point. Sorry, it is a 2016 model. I have breezed through this, and of course, they make a ton of references to the 1M Coupe, the 2002 model, the CSL, blah, blah, blah. We'll get into all those details in a second. Without further ado, the price is $61,000 Canadian, which isn't too bad because the M4, I believe, is 75,000, just increased about a grand this year. Fairly reasonable. I think you're probably going to find that the performance capabilities of the M2 are probably going to be right on par with its bigger brother. Anyway, they have the typical marketing hype in there about the 3.0 CSL, the iconic 2002, the 1M. They talk about design features of air curtains, front apron, trapezoidal blades. They mention that the resculpted front end reduces drag by 5% and lift by 35%. For those geeks out there that those numbers might matter to, me not so much, don't care. They did make what looks like extremely wide fenders, 53 millimeter front and 78 millimeter rear. So you should be able to tuck in some fairly wide tires. I'm hoping maybe you'll see some aftermarket wheels carrying or tucking in maybe 285, 295s at the rear. Of course, it's got all the standard hallmarks, quad exhaust, air curtains in the front, and obviously all the panels are usually restyled on all M cars with the exception of the doors, roof, and the windows, I believe. Now, this one does not have a carbon fiber roof. Most of us already know that. It is a beautiful looking car. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely on the short list of something that might end up in my garage in the next year when I get rid of my M3 convertible. They talk about the motor having many M3 and 4 components. Where is it? Pistons, crankshaft, bearings, spark plugs. There's probably a few more upgrades they pulled out of the bigger brother and stuck in there. But of course, they're trying to be cost conscious, which is why you don't see a carbon fiber strut tower brace, carbon fiber reinforced roof. They don't make any mention of a carbon fiber drive shaft like in the M4. So you're losing a few bits and pieces of lightweight technologies. They don't mention what the curb weight is in this release. If anybody knows what it is versus the M4, throw it in the comments below. I'd love to know. They mentioned the manual or DCT is pulled straight out of the M3, M4. Launch control, 3 settings, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. I did see a video, I don't know who the BMW tech was, but he was talking about it not having nearly the same adjustability as you can tune in with the M3, M4. So it's just, I guess, manufacturer setting for Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. I don't see on the DCT console, when you look at the picture, just drag my mouse over here, you don't see the shift speed adjustment unless that's somewhere in another menu. Mentions 0 to 100, 4.5 standard, 4.3 with a double clutch. Everybody knows that's underestimated. Their cars are always about 2 to 3 tenths of a second faster than what they publish. The suspension is straight off the M3, M4. They make reference to both front and rear coming off that car. Aluminum or aluminium if you're in the UK to save weight. Stiffening plate, rigidity. So they've done their standard stuff. Like, this is an M car. They're not fucking around here. They've thrown everything at this to make sure that it will impress the hell out of people. Tires, wheels, and brakes. They look like the M4 wheels. My understanding is they're slightly narrower from some of the press interviews that I saw. I know the tires are 10 millimeter narrower than the M3, M4s. The brakes are straight off the M3, M4. They're steel. I don't know why you even want to upgrade those. Those will be phenomenal as far as stopping power. Let me see here. Colors available in Canada: blue metallic, gray metallic, sapphire metallic black, and alpine white. I would have it in mineral gray or alpine white, I think. They don't have any options for interior colors. My guess is they've probably done that to keep the cost of production low. So You can get an M car for 61,000 in Canada now. They all come in black with blue stitching, Alcantara highlights, and bits and pieces here and there. You can see from the photograph here the doors, the handles, and the stitching here in the chair. They only have a few options. The options include MDCT for 3,900, smartphone connectivity for 600, and metallic paint for 895. Everything else is standard, so it's fully freaking loaded. It comes with, I don't know why they've done this here. This looks silly. But it looks like it comes with everything that you possibly need. Here's the option list here. Double clutch, convenience, telephony, and smartphone connectivity, European delivery, and ZSP special order. I don't know what that is. You'll probably see a competition package trailing in a year or two behind, similar to what they just released on the M3, M4. So there you have it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the new M2 below. It's the Canadian prices at 61,000. You think that's reasonable? It's a little bit more than US, but when you factor in the exchange and the delivery, it's probably fairly reasonable for the kind of car you get. Looking forward to see the the real car reviewers getting their hands on it and doing some laps and pushing it to see what the butt dyno says and what the feel of the car is, because that's really what M cars are all about. Yeah, love it. Yeah, throw your comments below. Let me know what you think. See you guys later. Peace.